Yeah, I said I'm gonna start this back up again. Yeah, see how the sun is blazing now, but it's not hot. It's a motorcycle. Yeah, and I said, yeah, I like her, but I ain't see her in like a week or 8 days until this morning. Now this morning, what happened was, like I said, we caught each other coming out of the door. She said, "Oh, you scared the shit out of me." Because what I was trying to do, I know what time she leaves, just approximately. I was trying to beat her. I was trying to beat her outside so I could be out here before, so I didn't have to run into her. I'm not saying I wouldn't have mind, but yeah, she looks like a whole different person from the last time I saw her. She looks well rested. She has green eyes. She looks well rested. She's a nice looking lady anyway. She looks well rested and on her way to work. And she's wearing this fucking carpal tunnel syndrome shit on her right hand. And I'm like, what happened to you? And she didn't have time to explain she's on her way to work. So I walked her to her car. Yeah. And I told her, I said, listen, you know, the reason I haven't been fucking with you is because, you know, I want you to get back in the flow. Because she took a week off of work. So I want you to get back in the flow of things. And I said, you know how me and you be fucking off. So, like I said, you know how me and you do. So I wasn't going to try to get you all caught up and shit. So I figured I'd let you get back in the groove. Plus you said you were sick. You know, you had some quarantine and days and all that. So we was doing that. And she feels better now. How you doing today?
Good morning. Good. How are
Good
you?
morning. I'm okay. Yeah, I said we got caught up. We caught up right quick. So then I said, what are you going to do this weekend? She's going to spend a weekend with her family. So I just wanted to see what she was going to say. I wanted to see if she was going to say why or something like that. She didn't. And I didn't impress her. I don't like getting involved in people's families. That's back to that triangulation shit again. When people do that, you gotta watch out. It may seem harmless, but trust me, it's not. Yeah, when someone triangulates, you know, she didn't say anything like, oh, I'm going out with Brad this weekend. I'm going out with such and such. All that type of shit is dead. That shit doesn't bother me. See what I mean? That doesn't bother me, man. It all doesn't. Because we already agreed. We already know that we're not exclusive. So certain questions you don't ask. And certain things you don't fucking say. Because you're not exclusive. So if you're not exclusive, save all that bullshit. You know, save the bullshit. Yeah, if you're not exclusive, you gotta save the bullshit. And that's what I had to do with her. Gotta know when not to speak on shit. I look like the guy that's from my Yeah, you gotta know when not to speak on shit. You gotta know when to shut up. Not to say dumb shit. So, I haven't said nothing dumb to her. She's a petite woman. Small bone. Nice little shape on her. She's in her late 30s. You know, she got kids and been married a couple of times, whatever the fuck. I don't know. I don't know the specifics. But we like each other and that's that. Yeah, I ain't see her in a week. 8 days and I see the way she was looking. She almost went to the wrong car. Because she wasn't really, that just shows me she was a little bit excited to see me. Yeah. She's good people. She's good people. I ain't got nothing bad to say about her. She got her little ways about her. As long as I'm there, I'm gonna help her. But since she got sick, the intimacy factor is like, and she works in the health field, and she sees all these people every day. Hey, you got to be kind of careful with people that work around these kinds of people, whether they wear a face mask or not. So that's been type of, but it's strange. Because there seemed to be some kind of like deterrent. There's like a slight deterrent with this COVID shit. I'm gonna let some sun get on my fucking scalp. It's a deterrent. It's just like deterrent when there's like this type of shit going on. You gotta be careful where you put your fucking lips. Yeah, you gotta be careful where you put your lips at. Because you really don't know. Yeah, because you really don't know what's going on. Yeah, you gotta be careful where you put your face and your lips and all that. So I really don't know. It's like I had urges to contact her, you know. Yeah, I did. I had urges to contact her several times. But I just didn't do it. My experience said don't do it. And let her wait. Maybe something is lingering on her and around her. I don't know. You know, I ain't gonna say my instinct, But I'm saying the universe, call it God or whatever, tells me to wait. And no pressure at this point. Because when I thought about it, I said, she has my number, and we live next door to each other. You know, she has my number too. See what I mean? It goes both ways. The same way when she was fucked up, she says, call me up and says, can you come over here, please, and stay with me? I can't sleep, and I did. That was no problem. But I don't know what she really been doing this week. I don't. She's her own person. You know, she could have had sex every day this week with a different man. I don't fucking know. Or last week, or this week, or whatever. I don't fucking know. She knows I'm not down with that bullshit like that. But I ain't trying to figure out. I'm not trying to figure out and study shit. I ain't trying to study her. She got her own place, I got my own place. She got her plans, I got my plans. She wants to stay here. Of course she does. She lived in Washington State all her life or whatever. Those are some fucked up winters be up that way. I lived right across the border in Canada. But it don't get that bad where I was at in Canada, the lower mainland. Right over there where Blaine is. Blaine is the first town, the last town going. That's in Bellingham County. But once you get across there, winters are cold, but they're not that snowy. But when you go to Washington, that's the last state that's up there. I'm gonna shave my fucking head again, man. This shit's itching me right now. The sun is doing something. Yeah. She likes it here. Yeah, sister lives back that way. I forgot. Her sister lives back that way, a half a mile back. I forgot. Her family's back that way. I forgot to tell you. Actually, they're like about approximately a mile away from where we at. I met his sister. And I met the guys that she brought over because every time someone comes over, me and her together. And what she does, she sits back. That's what I said about triangulation. She sits back and just watches how the other guy responds. And at the same time, seeing how I respond for when the next guy rolls up. And I'm gonna show like, not intimidated by no man. I don't care if the motherfucker got like that guy, he came over here, had a gun. That shit don't mean shit to me. And the first time I seen a motherfucker stick a gun in his waistband and want me to see it. If you doing all that for some pussy, you're an idiot. That's all I got to say about that shit. He lucky I didn't fucking call 911. I said, there's a man brandishing a firearm at such and such and such and such. And they would have ran right up in that spot. And he got caught. Or got him busted the other way. Let him fucking drive off. Give him a license plate number and the type of car it is and everything. And they'll sit there and wait for him. As soon as he pull out in the car, he's busted. They're gonna pull him over, He's gonna have a firearm. He had a big knife too that he shouldn't have had. He was a little dude. So I said, this little motherfucker running around, he's that scared? You that scared, you shouldn't be around people. Get a dog. If you're that scared, you shouldn't be around people. If you're that scared, but you gotta carry a gun. Just to see some bitch that gave you some pussy one time, or so on and so forth. Or some bitch, so somebody, let's put it this way, somebody you fucked. Or maybe somebody you didn't fuck. What difference does it make? It ain't your wife. As soon as you go, the next guy is going to be knocking on the door. Whenever she wants somebody to knock, they're going to be knocking. And I ain't the type of nigga that's going to be peeking out the window and peeking out the door. And she was telling me all these things like, oh, such and such is coming over today. In other words, you know, it's not like I'm going to squeal on her or anything. She knows what she has to do. She's trying to put me in that role. She's trying to put me in that place where, oh, he knows that I'm hoeing, but if I be good to him, he ain't gonna say anything. You know, that type of shit. That's how she played it at first. Then she see that shit didn't bother me. Then one day she said, yeah, I was ready to knock on your wall. You didn't hear that guy in here last night? See all the noise he was making? I said, yeah, those are your people, man. I'm not gonna be jumping up, running into no bullshit like that. You better make sure you know who you bringing in the fucking house. Motherfucker been done folded you up and put you in the fucking your luggage and he walk out of there with you. And lock the door behind them. And put you in the back of his truck, and that's it. That's just another missing bitch. That's how that works. Guy come over, shit go wrong. He kills you because he raped you, and he can say you gonna tell on him, or you gonna get him killed or some old shit. Now he got to kill you. Or you let him in. He says he got to go out to the truck for a second. His homeboys in the parking lot, they all come up in there. Run a train. Run a rape train on you. All of them, some of them got a couple, one of them got a good job, the other was on parole, the other one's a sex offender. So what are they gonna do? Let you tell on them? Those guys are gonna stick together. They don't wanna lose what they have. So they're gonna slit your throat, maybe bleed you out in the bathroom, in a tub or something, wash it down, clean up, put you inside of a suitcase or something. Take you somewhere, take you out to the desert, like out here. Take you out to the desert and dump you. Middle of the night, they could take a person like right over here, across the street. It's pitch black. There's no lights out there. Go out there with no lights. There's a dump her somewhere like over there. This is how shit be happening. But people still want to play the game. When you get to a certain age and you done had your babies, you understand? You done had your babies. And you get to a certain age and, you know, just like I know, that shit's over. You done hit the wall already. You're in your late 30s, early 40s, you done hit the fucking wall. I'm not saying romance and love is over. But your time is like you old. Your eggs drying up, done dried up by now, damn near. Chick's just gonna use sex and manipulate. Manipulate this man out of his shit. Or manipulate a man for his, they're gonna use sex and manipulate a man to do something that's gonna benefit them. That's how that shit works. Here's a little dinosaur. I'll give this to my little man. That's what I was thinking about when I saw it. That's her nephew. Yeah, I gave him a couple of toys already. He likes to fucking stand on my big cushy mat that's outside my door. So when he comes over on the weekends, I mess with him. Yeah, and this sister got a little newborn baby. Whatever. They tend to be pretty good people. They not rich, but they good people. They're not prejudiced people. And that's what I figured out. They're not prejudiced people, they're good people. Like her, she's I could tell she comes from like a good loving like family or caretakers or whatever, caregivers. You could tell, always could tell when somebody came from a fucked up upbringing. They got bad energy. They mean, loud, wild, conniving, criminal, and all that. But even the quiet ones, criminals too. They just do it quiet. Yeah. She good people. Take her someplace. She working now. I know how that work grind goes. What is it, 7 to 4 she does? Something like that. And they let you go. You could let you out in the heat of the day and shit. You be feeling like shit. Coming home, we want to wash that shit off you from out of that fucking clinic or wherever the fuck. Then you want to chill out and relax. Like when I come back in right now. I don't want to hear no shit from nobody. That's why I live alone. Just gonna just come in. Just gonna come in and do my thing. How you doing today? Okay. Yeah, I said to myself. Yeah, I said to myself. Yeah, I said to myself, man. Damn. This ain't anything happened to her door. Let me turn this. I'm turning this out off.